It's like feeding your child chicken is like child abuse. Abuse of the chicken, abuse of your child. Just remember that. Hey Fruitbats, so I just woke up and I was thinking about something in bed, which I think about quite often, and that's where the people who continue to eat meat and dairy, even though they know the impact of their diet choices on the planet, on the animals, they've watched Earthlings, they know all the facts, they've been educated, but they choose to continue eating animal products. Whether they actually deserve to continue living.
Whether they actually deserve to continue living.
And am I being too extreme? And yes, it does include family members of mine who actually continue eating meat and dairy, and I love them very much. But we are in this situation where drastic change needs to happen and people aren't taking it fucking serious enough. And if their position on the planet was threatened because of their dietary choices, they would change to vegan in a heartbeat. That's the truth of the matter, because it's so fucking easy to be vegan as well. And people kind of just treat it like, it's just like a casual thing, like anyone can, you can make your choice, I make mine, just not mind your own business. I'm sure you've had that sort of like comment as a vegan. Oh, I'm really like happy for you that you choose vegan. Good on you. That's fantastic. But no, I could never do it. It's like, you shouldn't have the choice. You should be forced to be vegan. You should absolutely be forced to be vegan.
You shouldn't have the choice. You should be forced to be vegan. You should absolutely be forced to be vegan.
The situation the planet is in, we cannot wait for you to fucking get your shit together. We cannot wait. The animals cannot wait. You just gotta step the fuck up, or you really don't deserve to live on this planet.
So this video is going to be about bananas. On YouTube, there are over 137,000 videos that match the results bananas, high carb, low fat, vegan. That's almost 3.5 times more than if you just search banana vegan. So we practically worship the banana fruit in this community, but I was unable to find even a single video on a vegan channel dedicated to learning more about the production chain of our beloved bananas. After researching this a bit more on my own, I now find it very ironic that the modern banana is the championed fruit for cruelty-free living and healthy living. So more than 80% of the global banana market is controlled by 4 multinationals: Chiquita, Dole, Del Monte, and Fifes. These non-local multinational corporations are export-based industries which control the regional production of bananas. So these plantations are rife with human rights abuses. Most farmers don't even earn a living wage, with a mere 1 to 3% of the banana's final retail value actually going to pay plantation workers, especially since the consolidation of huge retail outlets like Walmart and Costco. Recently, Human Rights Watch did a report on one of Dole's production centers in Ecuador and found that there was widespread child labor on the plantations. In the interviews, children reported working 12-hour days and completing dangerous tasks which included wielding sharp tools and carrying very heavy loads of bananas from one place to another. These children, some as young as 8 years old, did not attend school or have access to adequate drinking water or bathrooms. Needless to say that adults do not receive better treatment. In return for this hard labor, most earned an income just equal to or below living wage. Banana plantations also reproduce very gendered hierarchies of power because women are overwhelmingly placed in contingent and unskilled positions, where they earn a lower salary and where the inaccessibility to on-site childcare makes full-time employment impossible. The rate of rape and sexual assault of women and young girls on massive banana plantations are also reportedly very high. Laborers are exposed to dangerous agrochemicals, handling the pesticide-coated sheets of plastic that cover bananas on the stalk, applying fungicides before shipping, or working while pesticides are sprayed aerially over the plantation. The chemical DBCP, which is used extensively in Latin America, is so dangerous that it has been banned from the US since 1979. Yet, lawsuits to ban the use of the chemical by Dole and Del Monte have been unsuccessful. Shortly after being exposed to these toxic chemicals, workers have reported to experience a long list of side effects, including headaches, dizziness, fever, vomiting, trembling, shaking, itching, and aching bones. The process of producing bananas used by these big companies is extremely environmentally destructive. In the late 1800s, entrepreneurs from Britain and the US basically stole huge areas of rich and biodiverse rainforest in Latin America. Since then, banana cultivations has involved clear-cutting large chunks of the rainforest to grow banana monocultures. Once the land is too depleted and the soil too drenched with chemicals, the plantations are abandoned and this process is repeated. Furthermore, up to 1/3 of bananas are deemed unfit for sale, mostly for aesthetic reasons. These are sometimes disposed of in nearby streams, and their decomposition leads to the depletion of oxygen in the water. This causes severe and extensive harm to the fish, microorganisms, and aquatic plants. Anyway, I've decided to stop here, although the devastation doesn't end there. One thing that is undeniable is that the banana industry has historically been entrenched in abusive structures of colonialism, racism, and sexism. In fact, almost all of the Southern Hemisphere countries produce bananas. Companies like Chiquita have shamelessly profited from this in their advertising by using extremely racist and sexist stereotypes. Check out this commercial where Chiquita Banana tells an African man that he should eat Chiquita bananas to become more refined and civilized.
This is a nasty situation, what? Quite all right, old fellow. Chin up and all that. Carry on.
I'm Chiquita Banana, and I've come to say that you really shouldn't treat a fellow man this way. If you like to be refined and civilized, your eating habits really ought to be revised. Suppose I show you by making banana scallops.
I worry that bananas in this vegan movement reproduce on some level these power relations. We are able to completely deny where bananas come from to instead market them for health, youth, vibrancy, and pretty much the cure-all food. This is quite insulting considering the realities of the banana production. Sure, we don't explicitly say that they will make people of color more civilized, but there is an underlying attitude that they will fix most things. Considering that 80% of the bananas we consume worldwide come from these corporations, why isn't confronting banana abuses in banana agriculture any part of our agenda?